Bro, don't bring them into this, dude. Don't bring them into it, dude. Dude, you want me to bring your mom into this? Because your mama is so fat. I missed you for 3 episodes when I was watching TV. I'll snap. I'll snap. I'm not just do that. Pretty sweet. Oh no, you did not just say that. I am so angry right now.
You should be angry. Shove that anger right up your pussy.
Oh, I'm so angry, dude. That would feel really good. No, I want to yell at this kid a bit more.
So is it my cunt? Is that your gay ass clan? My cunt looks at me.
Bro, 1v1 me IRL man through lane like I'll fucking smash you. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'll fucking feed you, bro.
Ah, the good old days. The days where everybody's dad worked for Microsoft, where everyone's mom was on the table of getting screwed over, to just the unfiltered rage of a one-man army lobby using NoobTuber, to even the glorious everyone has an N-word pass moments. If you were alive during the, mid-2000s, in the early days of Call of Duty, to even, I want to say, Black Ops 2's era, you experienced these kind of lobbies, with the peak of them being Modern Warfare 2's days, back in 2009 to like 2010, 2011, because that even went over to Modern Warfare 3. But if you were even alive during that period, man, you were strung out and you became a man. If you survived these lobbies, nothing offends you. Like, people playing the Fortnite lobbies and even modern Call of Duty lobbies, they could never have handled the stuff that went on in these Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. In fact, I love to relive these memories so much that I have a playlist that I'll leave in the description of all the lobbies I have found, like recordings from over a decade ago. If you feel that old, these are recordings from like 2007 even, with the Halo 3 lobbies too. Even some modern sort of recent examples, because it still kind of goes on in modern COD lobbies, but not so much how it was back in the day where nearly every single lobby had this kind of stuff. And it's just fun to go through these videos that I have, and I still find some from time to time, but it is becoming a lot harder to find them, because either some people are privating them, removing them from, their channels themselves, or YouTube removes them for whatever reason. Because some of these, there's some real gems, which I won't show all of them. The one at the beginning, I think, is more than enough for you all to get the picture. Maybe I'll save one for the end just to close things out, one of the more famous ones. But man, just some of the stuff that people said back in the day is just so raw and unfiltered. It is just crazy because, like I said, there's some that were just buried and lost to time in a sense. Like, some of these only have like a couple hundred views, but they were posted over a decade ago. And you're just like, wow, how did this go under the radar? And for so long even. Like, one of them, I did post a comment, though they age restricted it after all these years. But I remember the one I left a comment being like, never let this gem be buried or lost to time somehow. Because, man, even the quality, you can tell it's like 360p with the early days of capture cards. And the mic quality, not just the standard Modern Warfare 2, mic quality that we all know and love, but like the actual recording software barely capturing it, and it's just so quiet. I feel like it adds to it more, in a sense, just that kind of back in the day feel. Because some of these videos, you even hear them talking about Bush. Like, man, when was the last time we all talked about Bush? Like, Bush all the way back from, like, 4 to 2008, 2009. Like, wow, that's how these videos are old. I even remember finding one that was based in Call of Duty 4's, like, actual life cycle. We're talking, like, it was like a 2007 clip to where it's like, wow, that's an even older one. I think that's, like, the oldest one that I could find that was a Call of Duty Rage lobby. Like, I don't want to say that's the oldest one, on the planet. Maybe there's probably one that I haven't found. Because, again, YouTube is such a big and massive platform. A lot of these videos are probably just buried somewhere in the bowels of the YouTube database and server, that it's somewhere out there. And if you guys have one that you know of, that you have saved, that's not in the playlist that I have linked in the description, let me know in a comment down below, because I would love to just get these all kind of compiled together. Because I live for the day for someone to, like, make a mod for these older Call of Duties to where, like, every time you killed a player, it would just play a random audio through like the in-game mic just to kind of add to that authenticity. I don't know, just a mod that I always thought about in my head, but would be so cool to see one day. Because, you know, you could still get these lobbies, even if you go back to these older Call of Duties, preferably Xbox. Don't play it on PS3, because there's so many exploits and hacks and all that it could steal your information. But on Xbox, at least some of those have been patched out a bit. But you can still experience some of these lobbies. Like, you'll maybe every once in a while come across, you know, some people talking in a lobby, and they just start going off at each other, just to kind of relive those days. Even down to that shitty mic quality, man. That's just, you can never get a more iconic sound than the Modern Warfare 2 mic. It's just crazy. It's just kind of nice to look back on. You know, for me personally, when I was playing Call of Duty with some of my experience videos, I was one of those squeakers, and I did pop in there and, you know, kind of went off a little bit on people as much as I could, because my dad didn't particularly like some of the stuff I was trying to say. But, you know, it's still one of those things you just look back on and you're just like, wow, you know, the shit that you used to say, or just, you know, how squeaky your voice was, especially if you have a recording of your old voice. Sadly, I don't entirely. Maybe I do somewhere buried on my computer, but I couldn't really tell you. I think it's just somewhere in the, you know, somewhere in the past in one of my old computers. Maybe it's on a hard drive somewhere. But anyway, you know, it's still just, because I'm scrolling through some of these, you know, some of these in my playlist, and it's just, this truly was a time you had to be alive and witness, but you can still see snippets through it with these videos, but you still had to be there to witness it. It's just such a different time. It really was such a different time to experience this, and it does feel like some of this was lost over time, and, you know, we'll probably never get to experience something like this again, because, you know, now voice chat is moderated in Call of Duty, so you can receive a ban for dare using a naughty word in a rated M game for some stupid reason. I just even remembered there's another rage I have in here where it's these two girls, because even girls weren't immune to this. Girls back in the day still went off on each other, because you think, you know, maybe they'd be a little bit more, you know, trying to stick together, since, you know, girls, even at the time, were so far and few between. Like, even those lobbies would, like, erupt with guys being like, oh, girl, girl, girl. They all just start going crazy and hitting on her. But anyway, you think they'd stick together, but no, they just get as vicious as the guy sometimes. And there's one clip that's in Black Ops 1 where, I don't know if this guy is Scottish or Irish or whatever, but he, like, interjects and has, like, the most deep, booming voice. It just says the craziest thing ever, to where you just, like, wow, that shut them up pretty quickly. But no, it's just these little things that I'm recounting, because I don't have particularly too many memories of my experience, because, you know, I was a kid and they kind of went over my head. But still, it's fun to kind of look back on and think of these old lobbies and what they kind of represented to not only just Call of Duty, but to gaming as a whole, because it expanded into just beyond Call of Duty, like what I've been talking about. It was even in, you know, Halo, as I said, Gears of War. Like, it was everywhere that had a multiplayer of some kind that was either a first person or rated M, something. It didn't matter. It was there if it had voice chat, and people would just go off on each other, because it was, you know, it was a different time, a different era in gaming where you didn't have to worry about what you had to say. So I think that's all I really have to say for this video, just to kind of wrap it all up and also give some time for my last clip to play in the outro. But once again, that's all I have to really say. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post a video. We're still on the road to 500 subscribers, and as of recording, we are at 365. More and more people are starting to subscribe on a more consistent basis, so I want to thank everybody who's been subscribing, especially if you're a newer one. We're only about 135 subscribers away from hitting that milestone, and then we'll just keep going from there. So anyway, I'll let this outro play out, and I'll see you guys with another video. Y'all take care and have a good rest of your Thursday.
Don't you guys fucking learn how to actually play the fucking game and talk?
Shoot a gun, dog. Learn how to fucking shoot a gun, you
fucking riot shield. What else do you want me to
Oh, riot shield! I'm a pussy that use riot shield!
Oh, I'm a what do you want me to use?
Faggot.
You tell me what you want me to fucking use.
Trans prestige, you fucking fag.
Tell me what to fucking use, huh? Tell me what to fucking use, huh? Tell me what to fucking use to play the fucking game, and I'll still fucking work you. You fucking cock-sucking faggot.
Pussy.
That's right. Yum, 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 I eat dick all day. Yum, 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 I eat dick.
You wanna fight dick?
You eat dick, nigga? What a fucking homo.
Exactly.
You eat dick. This nigga said he eat dick. You a homo, nigga.
I was making fun of you, you dickhead.
Or
Fucking
you're
Ewok
making fun of yourself, you
motherfucker.
fucking idiot.
Shut
You're looking
the
like the
fuck up.
loser right now. You test procedures in
Fucking
a
Ewok
riot show,
looking
bitch.
motherfucker. That's what the fuck you are. You
Keep
look like a
using your
fucking
riot show,
Ewok.
faggot.
Cause
Keep
your
using your
mom's a
riot show.
fucking sister.
Keep using your riot show, pussy. That's right, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Sore loser.
You're getting a mute award. You
Shut the
fucking
fuck
cocksucking
up, bitch.
faggot.
Shut
Keep
the
sucking
fuck
that
up.
dick. Yum, 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 yum. Keep sucking that
Yeah,
dick.
he loves doing that noise.
Suck on it
Fucking
like
faggot.
a lolly.
Stupid ass, humble ass nigga. Here we go. Sore loser. That's your boy gogging on your dick, dog. That's how he sounds.